Tell you what, it's hard to not look cool wearing these things. So watch out, ladies. Ben's coming around in his wet weather boots.
This is always the longest part of sleeping in a tent, is the 30 minutes it takes you to get out of your sleeping bag. I slept on this, I guess it's a construction site, but it was the only place around here that wasn't, let me spin you around too fast, that wasn't a swamp. Because I'm just, I don't know, 2 miles away from Lake Erie, so there's a lot of marshalling around here. This was like the best place that I could stay for the night. Hotel rooms were like $180. Yeah, right.
So one of these guys at this construction site just came up here on a steamroller. He was like, "Can I help you?" It's like, "No." "What are you doing up here?" It's like, "I camped here last night." And then he just drove off. So I'm guessing we're cool. Alright, so today should be a relatively easy day. However, or at least mileage-wise, it should be easy, but if you look up, it is incredibly overcast and it's already starting to sprinkle a little bit. So even though it's going to be a low mileage day, it's still going to be a not fun day. Now when I get to Detroit, I think I may get a bigger bag for up top for all of my gear, my camera gear. Because whenever I leave to go anywhere, I always have to take this bag and this bag. And so I'd rather just have one bag to take with me. That tail bag, I don't think it's really holding up well. And now, our journey continues. So I'm in Milan, Ohio, and if this isn't the most American-looking town you've ever seen, look at this. All these cool little shops. Here I am thinking that I wouldn't see anything really interesting today because I was just heading to Detroit on some old roads, and you happen across this little historic town. That's what makes these trips so much fun, is just the things you come across that you never thought you'd even see. Interesting to see the landscape changes, but also the industries. Virginia, Pennsylvania, and here in Ohio too, there's a lot of farming, but there's more industrial steel work, more iron work here in the Midwest. So a lot of the architecture and the aesthetics has kind of a grungier, rusty brick feel to them, like that building right there. That's a perfect example. It's just really cool vibe. I mean, he said he reset the breaker. I mean, now it just says charge point. It doesn't even have the same message that was going across. All right, so the charger here at this dealer is busted. So I've got to ride north to another one. I'm gonna check to make sure that one's working first though. Drove to a different dealership about an hour away from the previous one. Charger here was working just fine. And I also picked up a bigger bag for all of my camera equipment. I had a small tail bag on there, just wasn't really cutting it, so this is a much better option. That was a wet ride. Here comes the rain, it's freezing.